Good morning and good afternoon, Ross World. This is Financial Literacy 101. I'm your host, Ross World, and today we're going to buy some stocks, okay? We understand during these trying times of COVID-19, I'm not saying that to feel light of the situation. It's a real pandemic, okay? But this is a time where people actually make a lot of money. People who are intelligent, people who are wise, they automatically make a lot of money during tragedies, during these trying times, because they know how to think wisely instead of temporarily. Temporarily, people want to go out and sell their stocks, cash out their 401ks, etc. This is not what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what you want to do. Now, granted, if you're in your 60s, you're probably like, hey, I was just about to take money out to start retirement. Now, that may be delayed until this whole thing blows over. And I'm hoping that in the next 2 months, all of this is just wind passing by, okay? Essentially, that we come up with a vaccine, we come up with a cure, or we come up with some sort of elixir that will make our immune system strong. We're talking about COVID-19, aka the coronavirus. But I just want to give you some news that I've been just reading on Market Watch, let you see a few things, and then we're going to go on to Robinhood, and I'm going to buy a couple of stocks, a couple of shares, probably one stock, I don't know. Depends on how I feel today. But nonetheless, I'm going to share my screen really quickly, guys, so you can see exactly what I am looking at. All right, so right now they talk about the stocks are sinking 6%, and everyone is pretty much continually to freak out about their 401ks. If you see the guy right here where my cursor is, he's probably stressed out. No one's buying stocks, everyone's selling stocks. He may be a particular trader, only deals in buying. Who knows? I don't know, right? Hold on, let me take my COVID-19 protection drink. So on that, I got apple cider vinegar. Oh, just so you see it. Apple cider vinegar, coconut milk. You probably like, ugh, already, right? Apple cider vinegar, coconut milk, strawberries, pineapples, and kale, and cold spring water. That's it. And believe it or not, you can taste the apple cider vinegar a little bit, but it's not bad. All right. Anyway, here's Warren Buffett. If you see right here, Warren Buffett's latest advice could help you retire much richer. Don't look at your 401k right now, because people are freaking out. People are looking at their 401k and they're trying to cash out. And guess what? You're going to endure penalties if you're not 59 and a half. So some of you 50-year-olds are probably looking at it more so than everybody else. Now, if you're not in your late 50s, you shouldn't even be looking at your 401k. Just let it ride, okay? That's called playing dead. You're not buying, you're not selling. You just continue your investments, okay? And if anything, you're getting more stocks now, right, using that dollar cost averaging technique than you would prior. We're going to look at the stock market. We're going to look at those things, guys, so don't worry about that. Anyway, he also said, yes, there's a pandemic and the market is failing. Do this instead of checking your 401k. I'm just reading the topics here. I'm not going to go and click the hyperlink so we go read the action. I'm just giving you the basis of what Warren Buffett is saying. Now is a good time to do an annual retirement plan checkup. Here's how. Retiring soon, here's how you should handle these crazy market drops. So let's take, for instance, we say, yes, there's a pandemic. What should you do? Let's see. All right, so everybody's freaking out. Everyone's grocery store buying your essentials, your toilet paper, hand sanitizer, paper towels, water, whatever it may be. People are trying to protect themselves the best way they can. And he goes into a whole thing, if you want to look at this on Market Watch, of how people are basically freaking out, even with their money, selling their investments and everything, where those investments, this is the time to buy more investments. All right, if you look at the bottom here, it says cancel markets, restaurant curfews, and no double kissing. What Italy is like for this American retirement living abroad. Whatever. All right, so let's get into some stock buying, okay? So I'm over here on my Robinhood account, and everything is pretty much red. Yep, everything is pretty much red. So that means that the entire stock market, or majority, is on sale. This is the time to buy. So I've done a little bit of research, and I got my high risk stock up here. Where is it at? Not this, that's my option. Right here, NEO. This is my high risk stock right here. But you know what? I told myself I want to buy 20 more of NEO. So I just go in here. Now, I don't have the money. If you look right here, it says buying power available. I don't have the money. I have 5 cents. But I'm going here and put 20. That's $60. Review order. It tells me, oh, you don't have enough money. Okay, well, deposit the money. Here's my account. Review. Deposit the funds. I type in my password. Hopefully you guys can't see it, because then you'll be using my password, right? Okay. Continue. Review order. Hold up. They should have gave me some money. I have one of those accounts where you can just go in and add money as need be. Well, let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Buying power available. Now to 63.80. Oh, you know what? Anytime you do this, let's see. You are placed. There we go. Buy. It had to compute, guys. Boom. There it is. I just bought 20 of those stocks. So when I go back and I'm looking at my portfolios and everything, there you go. NEO 120 shares. I'm not done yet. I want another share of AMD. And the reason why I say that is because when I go a year out, right? I go a year out right here, right before the coronavirus hit, COVID-19 hit. AMD was on the pathway, right, of going to $60. Right now it's $42. I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a share. It's on sale, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time to buy. Yeah. I don't have that much money. So what I want to do is, let me see, deposit that amount. I actually want to deposit $43 just in case the market. Nope. What? Oh, it's changed on its own. What is it doing? You see that? That's the thing about doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. It goes back and forth, and it's telling me about buying power. There we go. Boom. Nope, can't do it. Let's see. This is what you go through when you're trying to do it live. Oh, bought it. Bam, got it. All right. So it was actually increasing and decreasing live as the market is updating, and stocks are appreciating and depreciating as I'm doing it live. But since I have that account, I can just go in and deposit money right from my bank account. It's going to give me the funds, even though my availability is not there. So now I have 4 shares of AMD. Okay. I had 3. Now I have 4. Okay. So where I'm at. So I bought AMD. I bought some NEO. What else is on sale? See, BBI, I'm really skeptical about BBI, Brickle Biotech. And take, for instance, they were doing pretty good about 2 weeks ago. Right. So right here, this is last year. They were coming up. Where am I talking about? Right here. I thought they were going to really come up until COVID-19 hit, of course. Like they're a biotech stock. So it should, raise back up, but it has not done that. It has not done it at all. So right now I have $2.10, but this is 140. Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and buy one. Why not? I'm not going to leave no money in that account. Sure not. Buy. Boom. Done. Another stock. So I bought a few stocks. Let me look at some of your comments. I really can't see the screen over here, so I'm gonna stop sharing really quickly. Here I am. All right. Mike says just had a circuit breaker. Jermaine says I stopped looking at my 401k weeks ago. Too crazy. Indeed it is. Mike also says I'm in my 40s and it's hurting me, but I'm still buying stocks, just not buy overvalued stocks. Indeed, that's what Warren Buffett does. He never buys overvalued stocks, but what he does look for is stocks that no other investor has seen the value in, that he can potentially see the value in. And here's the thing though, Mike, don't worry about what are you hurting? You said you're in your 40 and it's hurting me. Let me know how it's hurting you. Because right now, I just looked at mine, all mine's in red. I lost $500-600 in my Robinhood account. And guess what I'm doing? I'm drinking a COVID-19 protection drink. That's what I call it, right? That's almost thick as a yogurt. But anyway, guys, I bought some stocks. I'm just here to encourage you during this time. Go out, buy your food. Go out, buy your water. Buy those essentials that you need in case your job requires you to work from home. Take care of your kids, take care of your family. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, the best thing for you, the best thing for you is stuff like this, stuff that you never thought you were doing. You're out there, and granted, I'm not going to be trying to beat you on top of the head telling you what to do, but me, I was a pescatarian, meaning only eating fish and seafood products, and then mostly fruits and vegetables. Then I became a vegetarian where I was only like milk and eggs, then vegetables and fruit. Then I became a vegan, right? This is all in the course of like a year and a half. And now I went back to eating meat. But here's the thing. Eventually, I'm going to stop eating meat again. So I'm just going to be real with you. And I have drinks like this. I showed some of the supplements I use, like your elderberry, your burdock, cayenne pepper, things that's going to boost your immune system. Even zinc will boost your immune system. And that's all you really can do. Because guess what? If your immune system is very, very strong, you could be contaminated by COVID-19, meaning that you actually breathed in, it went inside your body, but your body immune system is so strong. It's like Mike Tyson before he bit Evander Holyfield's ear. Okay, he was just coming in, pop, 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 knocking people out, and that is what your immune system would do, right? So, but there's things that fight against your immune system, right? Take for instance, coffee. Coffee actually strips your body of its nutrients. Because it's a diuretic and it's harsh, and the caffeine is also bad for your body as well. And I know some of you are like, oh, I just can't survive without my coffee. I can't survive without my caffeine. Now, I would tell you probably need some things that will give you energy, like a natural resource like B12. B12 will give you that energy that you may need, right? So herbal teas are good, but not black tea because it has caffeine, because caffeine actually destroys your body. And coffee strips your body of nutrients and also some minerals that you actually need. So those all natural supplements actually increase your body functions. It gets rid of that waste down here in your stomach, right? Because you should be taking 3 to 4 dumps a day. And I know some of you don't take a dump a day, okay? You guys don't have bowel movements 3 or 4 times a day. Me, I average around 3 to 2. I know it's personal, but I'm letting you know. I have around 3 to 2. I wish I could get to 3 to 4, but still. Because essentially, after you eat food, 2 to 3 hours after, 2 or 3 hours after, you should be making a bowel movement. But I'm here to tell you, there's a healthy balance during this time. And I know this video is about buying stocks, and we went over that. But again, I want to encourage you guys, the only thing you really can do is what the professionals are telling you to do. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. And if you do touch your face like I do, I go wash my hands first. I sanitize my hands first, because guess what? It's almost impossible not to touch your face, right? If a guy has a beard, like right now, I feel something on my face, I'm gonna feel my face now. I wash my hands prior to, but I touched this, and I don't know if that has. No, I'm not freaking out, guys. I'm just letting you know. So these are some of the protection things that you can actually do. Excuse me. And by eating fresh fruit and veggies, super power foods like kale, those natural supplements, as I said before, your elderberry, your burdock, your sea moss, things like that, that people have been preaching for years, but you're like, oh man, whatever. Now people are actually going out buying all the things. Then when you're trying to pump your body of the unnatural vitamin C, those vitamin C pack, they're like vitamin C, but they come in chemical form. That's also destroying your body, right? And I would say you want to actually make your body more alkaline than acidic. How do you do that? You eat alkaline fruits like apples, not oranges. Strawberries, right? Strawberries have more vitamin C per measuring amount than oranges. And people don't even know that. So I went out, bought a big thing of strawberries, elderberries, all that stuff, mix them up, throw them in a drink. Boom, there it is, okay? All right, Mike says, but I'm using it as excuse not to buy stocks. I'm not going to miss out on the sale. Oh, okay, I got you, Mike. So yeah, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time to buy stocks. We're going to go back over to Market Watch, and we're going to look at the markets, right? They have a tab up here called the markets, and we're just going to look into them so you can see. Now I have to increase my screen size, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Okay, so as we're looking at the Dow, is down 8.10%, SP 500, 7.46%, NASDAQ, 7.5, and then global Dow, gold, all that stuff. Everything is down, 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 down. But now this should be an indicator for you guys to do what? Go out and buy some stocks. Seriously, this is the time for you guys to go out and buy some stocks and not freak out. Now, I'm just trying to get to a point where I can show you a list of stocks. I might have to go to Google. Nah, I don't have an account. I'm sorry. But let you know what, let's go over to Google Finance. Let's try that out. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, well. All right, again, now here's Google Finance, and here's just a snapshot of everything that's doing horribly bad. But again, I tell you, as Warren Buffett would say, the transfer of wealth is from the impatient to the patient. And right now, I know Warren Buffett, even in his late 70s, early 80s, he's buying the stock market. He's like, oh, great. I'm a billionaire, and this is how I became a billionaire, was buying stocks on sale. When people freak out, I go buy. When people freak out, I go buy. This is your opportunity to go buy. Now, out of all these stocks are doing bad, look at Charles Schwab Total Stock Market Index. And I actually have this one in my portfolio, right? It's actually not doing bad. Now, granted, it was up, was it 60 bucks? Close to $60, and then it started to decline. So at 47, see 40 right now, then right here on March 12th, it was $42. Now, granted, if you went in and you bought Charles Schwab at $42, and now it's climbing up, it climbed up to $46, you just made $4 or $5 a share. So that's why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is eventually going to blow over. And this is the time to absolutely go out and buy. Let's look at another one, Vanguard Real Estate. People still got to live somewhere during this time. So, so here we go. Let's go back to see 1 month. Right now is at $26 back here. The stock was at $33. Then it did a huge dive. Now, say for instance, on March 12th, you bought it at $24. Let's just take for instance. Now, granted, let's go back. It was at $33, but you bought it at a discounted price of $24. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, the pathway of these stocks going up were huge, right? They were going up, and then boom, COVID-19 hit, and everybody started freaking out, saw sell, so they can safeguard their money. But just be patient. Guess what? It's on sale because this is going to go back up. So this is March 12th, 2020, $24.32, Vanguard Real Estate Index Fund. And now here it is. Well, this is Friday. It hasn't really shown for today, but it went up to $26. What is the current rate of this particular right now? No, this is March 13th. Let's see. Let's look for today's. Still a quick search. Oops. All right, I think this is Karen. So right now it's at $26, okay? So I was reading that wrong. Let me go back some. Yeah, so the current price for that is 26. So you would have made $4 per share if you would have bought it then. So again, ladies and gentlemen, don't freak out. Just go and buy the stock market. And listen, if you don't want to buy the stock market, you're like, no, I'm not comfortable. I don't know enough information to do what you're asking me, then play dead. And the term playing dead is simply means don't buy, don't sell, just wait. Just wait. I'm gonna read some of your notes. Jermaine says Disney on a low right now. Communication stocks are down too. Stephen Gardner says everything is down right now. The question is, which will bounce back best? That is a really good question. Mike says the stocks are on sale. I'm buying even it's fractional shares. Of course, you can buy fractional shares also through Stash. I have a link in the description, guys, if you want to sign up for Robinhood as well as Stash. And you get a free stock when you sign up for Robinhood, and I get one too because you use my link. Nolan says, what's up, hosting people? What's going on, Nolan? Ken C, this is the time to just work and make as much money and save and save. I'm not even thinking about investing in nothing I can't control for a while. Ken C, I understand that perspective. I totally understand. I'm not against it. That actually works. But truly, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing. Give me a second. I just felt my immune system get strong. I'm kidding. Ken C, that's a great perspective, but here's the thing. Save, 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 save. Money is what? Anybody know what money is? Paper. Money is paper. So if you really want to safeguard your investments and save, 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 go out and buy gold, silver, platinum, and palladium, because those are tangible investments. You can hold it. I can't hold a stock. I can't. It's virtual. It's a piece of paper to say I have stocks. You can't hold a stock, right? So you have stock and equity inside of a company. You can't hold that, right? Essentially, unless you take your money out of the bank, most of us don't even hold our money. We use our cards, right? So take, for instance, I'm going to my wallet here and I have all these cards, right? I have all these cards, right? That's where that's where the money is right now. Now, granted, I got some silver. I'm gonna buy some gold. I got some silver in my safe. Got some money in my safe. But for the most part, no one carries cash. And here's another thing: if your house was to burn down, if there was a tornado, some sort of national disaster, water flooded your place, there was a mudslide, and you took your money out of the bank, what do you think will happen in a fire if you had $1 million on inside your home? What do you think will happen? The money will burn up. I know, right? It will no longer exist. But if you had tangible investments like gold and silver, it won't burn up. I mean, the threshold, the amount of degrees for gold to melt is astronomical. I'm pretty sure it's in 1,000. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's in 1,000. The burning point, that melts gold down and silver. And I don't think your house will get hot enough. That's just me speculating. I don't know. But I know that dollars won't last a minute. Your money will be gone in a flash. So I understand the notion, Ken C, of save, save, save. I got it. And there's no indication that banks and other financial institutions are going to fail. All right. Ashley Hawkins, I bought Delta and American Airlines. Good. See, right now, here's another thing, guys. Go out and buy your plane tickets. Go out and buy your plane tickets, right? If you got a trip later on this year, if you got a trip next year, go out and buy your plane tickets. Even airplane tickets are on sale because the airlines are hurting absolutely bad because no one's flying. Only the people from Europe coming to America were flying. Now, granted, people are still flying, but not at the same rate, right? So people are really practicing a social distance from people, as well as limiting their travel and visits to their normal places. So every business across the board is hurting except some. Mike says, hey, Sister Ashley and Brother Nolan, okay? Elliott Finance, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. A scared man shouldn't gamble or play the market. Also, when the market drops, you only lose if you sell. Thank you. Thank you, Finance. There are a few exceptions to the rule. Indeed, they are, Elliot. Thank you for that nugget. Let's say here, Elliot also says, now is a good time to buy. If you don't want to test the market with both feet, at least stick your toe in. Hey, nothing but knowledge right there. Fractional shares. Yeah, Ashley Hawkins, you can go on. Like, take, for instance, you go on to Stash. The link is in the description of this video. You click on Stash, you sign up through my link. I'm just trying to get a little $5. That's why I said use my link. You know, I like to be real. Anyway, You go on there and take, for instance, you take a stock like Google. Google, I haven't checked the price. Google stock, it's about 1,000 and some change. Let me just verify that really quickly. Okay, Google stock right now is 1,100 for the A stock. Okay, just take, for instance, let's say $1,000. You don't have $1,000 to invest in Google, but you can invest $10, right? Stash is you have to invest at least $5, and you will buy a fraction of that share. Now, and you keep investing monthly into that share, right? And you will only have fractions, right? You'll see some sort of long number. It'll be like 0.1203, whatever the math is behind buying a fractional share. Now, granted, as you keep investing into that particular fractional inside that share, or that stock rather, it will accumulate one day up to being one share of Google. So this is a great way for people who don't have large sums of money to buy those stocks that are extremely large in value. So Google, my prediction with Google is that it's going to eventually reach $2,000. Eventually. That's just my prediction. I could be totally wrong. So don't take that as investment advice. Take that as my perspective and my opinion, okay? So this is a great time to go out and buy Google and you know, using a monthly amount of what, 15, 20 bucks or 100 bucks. Because granted, if it's 1,100 now, and let's take, for instance, it stays 1,100. In 11 months, you'll have a share of Google. You'll have one whole share. And this is the great thing about fractional shares. As you are investing into fractional shares or Google, you're getting those fractions from it. As Google raise in value, so does the amount in your fractional shares of Google. You get what I'm saying? So if you have, let's say you just had a half a share of Google and it boosted her up $100, then you made $50. Hopefully I explained that. Sometimes up here it sounds great, but when I say it, it sounds horrible. All right. Anyway, Mike says I have Stash and Robinhood. Ash, okay, she says she used those as well. Erna says it's not about the money. Thanks for sharing and your wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Stephen Gardner says gold melts at 1948 degrees. Woo! And I don't think. Hey, Steve, since you Googling stuff, can you Google what is the average degrees that a house burns at? Just so I'm not shooting, you know, empty darts. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Anyway, Ashley Hawkins says, what is it under? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Ashley Hawkins said, buying tickets. That's right. Corrupted. M1 Finance does fraction shares. They do. And M1 Finance is absolutely free. I think they have 1 or 2 services that you can actually pay on, but 95% of their platform is free. You can buy stocks, hold shares, fractional shares, create your pies, and it's all free. Okay. Ashley Hawkins. Okay, I did with Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, I was using Coinbase to buy my Bitcoins. And when we say Bitcoin, we understand that Bitcoin is a coin, right? So essentially we have to say cryptocurrencies, because when people think Bitcoin, they think that everything is a Bitcoin. Everything is not a Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, right? You have Ethereum, you have Bitcoin Cash. These are different types of cryptocurrencies. And you can use Robinhood, which is free, or you can use Coinbase. Now, Coinbase does have a fee. So whatever platform works for you. Now, I love free, so I would advise people to go out and do Robinhood. Paul Brown, he says, greetings to everyone. He used M1 Finance as well. Ashley Hawkins, normally I pay the full price. Cool. Well, if you got $1,000 to buy Google, then I have a Cash App support link in the description of this video. Go ahead and support your brother. No, go ahead. I'm serious. No, no, anyway. Sheila says, do you know anything about the food? Yeah, I know about the food. Is a resource platform if you're new to investing, in your opinion. No, Motley Food is great. It gives out great information with one exception. they want you to buy into and subscribe to their service. Now, if you see the benefit in doing so, if you see the ROI in signing up for Motley Fool, then so be it. It's a great platform, but you also have Seeking Alpha, which is a great source. You also have Stash, where in Stash, it doesn't cost anything to create an account, and they have a learn tab so you can learn about what different terminologies, even how to invest on Stash. So you don't even have to subscribe to Motley Fool, because eventually Motley Fool, as you're reading all their information, they eventually hit you up. Hey, don't you want to subscribe to us? I'm not saying this bad, because they need to make money as well. They're an organization, they're a business. But I'm just saying that's a great source, but there's other sources out there that are absolutely free. You also have Market Watch, which is one of my favorite. Knowledge says, what's up, Rawls? Thanks for Stash and Fractional Shares. You're welcome. And Stephen Gardner, thanks for the research, brother. He said wood burns at around 1100 degrees. So guess what? Based upon that, you have gold melts at 1948 degrees, 1948 degrees, where wood, right, wood burn and let's say drywall burns at 1100 degrees. Guess what? If you bought gold and silver, platinum and palladium, you'll be fine. You'll be okay, unless I got the degrees wrong with silver. But gold, he said, burns at 1948 degrees. Now, again, Ken C says he just save. And there's no indication that the banks are going to fail. Let's just take, for instance, you get panicky. You're like, I want all my money. So you take your money out and some national disaster happens. But anytime you take your money out of investments, you lose. So play dead. Elliot says, interesting fact, if a number or stock falls by 50%, it has to gain 100% to get back from where it fell. You know what? I'm going to write a percentage down to tell you, Elliot, how right you are. If you don't mind me using some props here. That's how right you are. Or should I flip it? Nope, it's probably right to you. It's backwards to me. You're 1000% correct. You're 1000% correct. And that's why I always encourage people, if you're not knowledgeable enough, or you don't have enough information, or you don't have the warm and fuzzy, or you didn't get some class, or you didn't learn on your own about investing and how things work, then I push people in those index funds. I push people into, well, nowadays I'm pushing people into those cash value permanent life insurance, right? And Stephen Gardner, we did a video quite some time ago. It was about a week ago. I think it was about a week ago. So you can look at that video. The thumbnail states Taming Wall Street. And that's good information about how your money won't lose any money. Wouldn't you love an account that you can put your money in and you don't lose any money? So you should really check out that video. Like right now, your kids are out from school. A lot of you are working from home and you have nothing but time. So you probably looked at that video before and said, oh man, you know, he got an hour video. I don't got time to watch it, but now you do. So look at the thumbnail. It says Taming Wall Street. Matter of fact, we can just visit my channel. How about that? I'm gonna show you some great videos to get you guys up and running. That way you can get the information and do better for your life. Because eventually, I'm telling you, this is going to fly past and you're going to wish you did the right thing by your finances. So let's look at some videos that I think that you should watch. All right, I'm going to share my screen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here's my channel. And I did one, COVID-19 affecting your money. That's a good video to go out and watch. It's only 40 minutes. Advice from a Millionaire Part 2. This is my buddy Gigi. That's his nickname that I use. Don't call him Gigi. That's my name. His name is Gashar, right? And he has a business called Anglestone. Also is doing a platform that's called Mogul Ambitions. And he is into real estate. Okay. He has an MBA in business and he was homeless twice. So he's went to the highs of the highs and the lows of the lows. Okay. And he flips properties. This is a great video. You can bounce back. I like that video. It's only 17 minutes essentially. Afrobeats Live from Dollars. That was some fun stuff. And here's advice from a millionaire. Here's my buddy Rod. he buys and holds and rental properties. He buys and holds rental properties because he does the exact opposite of what my buddy Gigi does. Okay. So REITs, real estate investment trusts, those are good stocks to go out and buy because I just showed you Vanguard Real Estate Index Fund. It was doing pretty good. But here's another great video. And then last but not least, this is what millionaires do. This is a great video. Now, granted, it's 55 minutes, but the nuggets of information are astronomical in value to your financial portfolio. You should go out and watch this video, okay? Now, granted, if I had to put these in any particular order, I would say, what is a millionaire? What do millionaires do first? And then you can go out and advice from a millionaire because those are just dealing with real estate. But this right here, this video, anyone can do. Anyone has the money. If you're saving $100 a month, then put it inside your own account. And I don't want to get into the details of the video because, listen, you can borrow money from yourself as your money virtually is still compounding inside of the account. So if you had $30,000 and you took out $15,000 to go buy a car, that insurance company, that cash value account would still be accumulating interest at $30,000. Like you never took the money out. Then of course there's a small fee as you're paying your money back. But at the end of the day, you're going to find out in the video when me and Stephen Gardner are talking about it, you don't even have to pay the money back because it's your money. And if you don't pay it back, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It doesn't hit your credit score. It doesn't hit your credit score. It doesn't hit your credit account. It doesn't go into any collections. Yes, that is why you should watch that video. Like you're going to make anywhere from 5 to 7%. And then if their company doesn't do well, you never lose. It doesn't go past zero. But like in the market, 401k, a buddy of mine told me, Ray, he said, I lost $40,000 in my 401k. I lost $50,000 in my IRA. And I said, did you cash out? Did you sell? He said, no. I said, no, you didn't lose any money. You lost value. Just hold on, wait, don't even look at it, okay? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my channel. I do all sorts of videos about everything you can name, okay? So I advise you to go out and watch This Is What Millionaires Do. Advice from a Millionaire, part 1 and 2. These are things that you can do, ladies and gentlemen, for information, because information is power. That's what it is. Information is power. Without information, you are powerless. With information, you are powerful. All right. I'm going to read your notes and I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully, I charged you guys up. I motivated you guys. I gave you some inspiration so you can do so. Stephen Gardner also says that drywall burns at 451 degrees. So granted, if you bought gold and silver, right, those precious metals, and you had them in blocks, it won't burn up. All right. What else do we have? Sheila said, thanks for providing your thoughts and credible suggestions. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. What else do we have? Ashley Hawkins says, any good budgeting apps? One good budgeting app right off the top of my brain, Ashley, is Why You Need a Budget. They call it YNAB, Y-N-A-B. There is a small nominal fee, but I like to give you guys things for free. And granted, that one is really good. That one is really, really good. So I would advise you do that. You also have Mint. Mint is free initially, but there are some paid services. So right off the top of my mind, I'm gonna say Mint. I'm gonna say YNAB, Why You Need a Budget, or You Need a Budget, and also Excel spreadsheet in your brain. Okay. And granted, you can go Google a budgeting Excel spreadsheet example, and it will already have the formulas in there and the topics like food, water, car note, car insurance. Just look it up. That could be totally free. Nolan says, would you explain buying stocks for beginners? That's another video. I'm already at 40 minutes. I may come on later and I probably will break that down. Okay. Ashley says, what's a good app to use to input business expense and income? Again, you need a budget. For businesses, I would definitely do a Google search for that. I don't know any right off the top of my head. Nolan says, and is there an app for buying stocks? Yeah. Look in the description of this video. You have Robinhood and you have Stash, and another one by honorable mention is M1 Finance. If you notice, I don't really mention M1 Finance. I don't mention Acorns. I don't like Acorns platform because it's not transparent enough for me. And I get lost in M1 Finance. I really get lost. I don't like the way the platform is made. But yes, you got Stash and you got Robinhood, and those links are in the description of this video, so you can use those links. Let's see. Sheila says, credible information is powerful. Thank you. Thanks for sharing with us. Be blessed. Elliot says, I love your show, by the way, and I'm glad you're educating this community. I would do anything to increase your viewership. Well, thank you, Elliot. As a matter of fact, Elliot, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make you a moderator, and Stephen, I will make you a moderator as well. You guys have been supporting my channel. I just want to thank you. So, and then I'll break down what a moderator really does. It promotes the channel while people are viewing the channel. Any information that's pertinent, you add to the channel. Maybe you'll go inside the description of my video and post these exact things that I'm saying. Or when I give out my email address, or I'm trying to give out people products, you will go in and you promote those things. Okay. And it's all optional. This is not mandatory, but you guys have the power to delete people who are being trolls, who are saying heinous and trying to be fearful, or racist and chaos. I don't know. Anything negative that shouldn't be part of the channel, right? I'm not a person who like to limit the freedom of speech, but when people are using profane language and things like that, I know I use profane language, but not towards anybody. But that's what a moderator essentially does. You moderate the live chat. All right. America's on Sale, Ernest says. All right, Tom, this is Financial Literacy 101. I'm your host, Ross World. Learn money and be inspired. Listen, guys, I love you guys. Don't freak out. Drink your COVID-19 protection drink. Take your minerals. Eat healthy for a change, okay? Eat healthy as we fight off this bug together. All right, you guys have a great and wonderful day. I'm out.